Okay, here's your lesson on 6.sp.5d. Your learning target is to be able to describe data based on the shape of its display. Okay, so the vocabulary we've already gone over. You can skim past that. Let's go down here to our examples and let's answer the questions. The first question is, the numbers of female students in different classes are these. Select all the statements are true. Select all the statements that are true. So first one, the difference between the maximum number of girls and the least number of girls in a class represents the range. That's true. That's what range is. The maximum number of girls and the least number of girls is used to calculate the range. Well, that's also true. That's what they just said. The average number of girls can be calculated by finding the range. No. The most common number of female students is the mean. No, the most common number would be the mode, unless they're the most. Okay, so that was an easy one. We're going to move on to the next question. This is a dot plot. So we're going to fill in the blanks with the right answer. The measure of center that best describes this data is... Okay, so we have to decide whether this is skewed or not, and it is not skewed. It's symmetrical around the 30. Okay. So if it is skewed, we need to use the middle number, not the mean. If it's skewed, the mean will be a lot bigger or smaller. So in this case, since it's symmetric, then the mean and the median will be about the same. And if they're about the same, you're supposed to use the mean. So the measure of center that best represents this data is the mean, because the shape of the data is symmetric. I don't know if symmetric or symmetrical is the right way to say it. I'm going to go with symmetric. So if it is not symmetric, if it's skewed, then we'd use the median. All right. Next question. Looks like this data is skewed up. Alpha Consulting Limited records the working hours per day of its 51 employees. The data is shown below. Each X on the line represents one employee. Okay. Is the data symmetrical? Absolutely not. It's leaning to one side. It's unbalanced. The data is negatively skewed. That is not true. The way you know whether it's negatively or positively skewed is which way it's slanting. If it's slanting this way, that's positively skewed. All right, so it's not negatively skewed. The mean is lower than the median in this set of data. Okay. So the mean is always going in the direction of the tail. The mean will be, if the tail goes to the right, that means that the mean is larger, which is the case in this data display. So the mean is not lower. The mean is actually higher than the median in this set. Okay? It's because in order to make this symmetrical, you would need all of these larger numbers to be over here. So when they were over there, it would have been symmetrical. But when it went this way, it made the mean higher. Anyway, that's the way I remember it. The data is positively skewed. That is correct. The data is positively skewed. All right. Next question. Carnegie Hall conducted a survey of adults about the number of times they attended a concert. All right, there's the box plot. They want to know the average number of times the adults attend a concert in a year. Which measure is better for identifying the average number of times the adults attend a concert in a year, and why? So the median is just the middle number. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's the average. The mean. The mean is an average. The mean is the best way to get the average because then they can find the average number of times the adults attend a concert per year. That's the one that's correct answer. If you're looking for an average number, you want the mean. The range, it just shows the highest and lowest. First quartile shows the lowest fourth, so it's not going to be either one of these. Next question. Oh, lucky you, there's no next question. So now you're going to do a quick check problem. Okay? You make a quick sketch of the line plot and write the sentence with the correct words filled in. See you soon.